There's the horn. Oh, this thing's got some pep. You need a little something here to chase down the bad guys, right?
A little bit, yeah. The funny thing is, this is the normal 5-liter. These SSP Mustangs really didn't have anything more than maybe a cooling system, relocated devices, different size altimeters. I go on and on, but the car basically, the powertrain was the same as the cars out there. And that's why they used them. A fun car. So we're in a little slow mo here. I gotta hit the intersection lights. We'll get moving pretty good here. It's just kind of a traffic jam. All of a sudden, everybody's kind of going too fast and too slow. Let's really get going.
People love this stuff, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, you can probably hear that. As you might imagine, this parade is getting some pretty good attention. When you get a convoy this large of emergency vehicles, police, fire trucks, EMS, you name it, some of them are the classic variety, it'll catch your attention.
They basically shut down Woodward, or we do, and local police agencies block off major intersections or side streets are blocked off, in most cases, not all, and we're giving the right of way. This is about 2 miles north, make the U-turn, come on back. It's a great time when you're on camera. Once we make that, get out of that tunnel, start looking on the other side, because that's when you start to see all the cars that are in the front of the parade going back the other way. And some real cool, you can see some real cool cars, fire trucks and whatnot. It's just, you start to see everything going on with this thing. It says, hey, this Woodward cruise, COVID's not happening this year, guys, okay? We're having a good time.
Well, it sure is. It's great to be out here, and this kind of kicks off the cruise, doesn't it? This lets everybody know
it's officially
time to go.
It is. Saturday is the cruise. You'll have guys out here tonight.
Oh, sure.
That's what it is.
They've been out here all week.
Right.
There's everybody lining up, checking out the parade. They know it's time to kick off this Woodward Dream Cruise weekend. Always a lot of fun to be a part of this, and this is cool.
Up in that tunnel here, this is the fun part here. We're not going to go real fast because what's going to happen here is we're going to start just getting all put together all of a sudden, and then you're not moving as you got to move.
Right.
Cars need to be cooled off.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is we're going to make a little noise though when we're here, right?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of holding back a little bit so I can do just that.
Okay, good. Yeah, we need them to get out of our way.
Kind of, yes.
Well, we're going to try to hang this out the window a little bit so you can hear this, all right? You gotta do that. You gotta have fun when you go into the 696 overpass. Even the authorities know that.
I think that was an undercover marauder right there, to be honest with you. He was having fun driving Nixon, more or less.
So you fully restored this car then, right?
It was a chassis when I got it, and a rear axle. And we ended up, brother and I put this all together. My brother did most of the mechanical stuff. I did a lot of the research and electrical for the emergency equipment. And then I had the car scheme painted and whatnot. It took a few years and a little bit of crying, you might say, because it's hardship. You couldn't get it right.
That's like every restoration, I think, to some degree.
It is. You just at a certain point, you go, you know what? You give up, or you just keep going. Okay, what you're seeing now coming up here is it's getting a little slow, but what's happening is start looking on the other side of Woodward here. You're going to start to see the front of the parade heading back the other way towards Ferndale.
Yeah, then you get a good idea of just how many
cars and vehicles are in here.
Yeah, are involved in this.
Oh, absolutely.
It's impressive, and they're from all over. I've seen police cars from the
police bikes.
Yeah, there you go, from the state of Georgia,
have been sitting with their old cars like these guys have probably been sitting there all day, right?
Yeah. That's
now they get to see the parade actually start. Here comes the front of the parade.
There we
back
go.
at
Yeah,
you.
we'll swing back out here to the front, out the windshield here, and see everybody as they start to turn around. And you see a lot of the fire trucks. These are from, I mean, old ambulances, you name it. I mean, it spans several years of history. I mean, look at some of these.
That the public's starting to realize that cop cars are pretty cool. They're fast. I mean, look at the Chargers, Challengers now. It's like, wow. You got street cars that are doing the same thing the cop cars are, or vice versa. Okay, and then people are like, when's the cop car going to go up for auction, right?
Yeah. So are they hard to find?
Chargers, Challengers, there's a lot of them now, but we're going to make this swing here.
We'll see if it's all behind us.
As you can see, what's great is everything on Woodward's stopping for us right now.
I'm not sure everybody on Woodward feels this good about it as we do.
Exactly. I just left that guy in a 440 Grand Fury. I just left him in the dust. Behind me.
Look at this. Look at that lineup.
Oh, that's cool.
Our state police, yeah.
Lights.
It's Ohio Highway Patrol.
Oh yeah.
You got some of the stealth cars.
Oh yeah. Old California Highway Patrol.
Yeah, there's one from the old Adam 12. There it is, right there. Yeah.
Adam 12 won the award this year for the show.
Oh, that's very cool.
It is very cool.
So did you always want a police car? Is that, I mean, where did the desire come from?
Well, again, I was late 80s. I was an officer in a local community.
Yeah.
And late 80s, I was in my mid-20s. And I grew up for it. And Mustang Fox body was the car you had to have. That was the car to live. Those two passions, I guess, of the day, I ended up going, geez, how about I combine that and law enforcement? That I could just kind of tell
them. Was it always a manual?
Florida Highway Patrol, California, the two largest urban agencies in the 80s, ordered their highway patrol cars with standard high-speed detectives and, I guess, you want to call them brass. They all had automatics, and those cars were slower. Okay?
Yeah.
And they have a few Florida cars that are now restored that were originally like a sergeant or a shift lieutenant, whatever, commander. Their cars. Most people, when they see these old cop cars, they line them with generally with the 5-speed manual because they are faster.
They are
quicker.
I see why.
Yeah. The guy in front of me, he's got a South Carolina Highway Patrol time bar.
Okay.
In front of him, there's another one of my buddies. He's got the Michigan State Police privately owned Mustang. But the lead Mustang of the police.
That's amazing.
The lead one is a Georgia State Highway Patrol.
Okay.
And he's been around for a long time as well. All these guys, we all kind of hang together. We got doing this because these are great cars, great history. It's law enforcement. Another way to say, hey guys, we're going to remember you using these cars because this is what was used as your tool. And on top of that, it's a Mustang.
And we're with Gary Whitman. He owns this Florida Florida State Patrol Mustang. Year again, Gary? What year was this?
This is a 1987.
87.
And
Mustang 5.0.
34 years.
34 years.
So I'm what? 9 years above, according to the state of Michigan. 9 years over on what they consider to be a historical vehicle.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so this has had a few times. This has been restored, but the car originally 250,000 miles at the time.
Wow.
I mean, that's this thing was auctioned with 77,000 miles. But the guy that bought it at auction drove it the rest of the way.
Is this radar working?
It is actually.
Oh.
I just have it. Just do this. See if I can kick somebody up. Let me have to reset.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So this is how we. No way, officer, was I driving that fast. They know.
Right.
All right. They got you.
And the VASCAR system is also another method they use. So it's got two different ways to measure someone's speed. This is the equipment. Actually, this equipment is not the equipment that was in the car, but it was equipment that they used. Period, correct, everything you see here. And I got one more thing that I gotta hook up, but it works. It's pretty incredible. You find this stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
And you go, it's still around. 30 years later, it's still working.
That's amazing. Right down to nuts and bolts, an authentic restoration
Yeah.
of this old Florida State Patrol Mustang.
You get these people sitting out here just like,
How much fun is this? This is very cool. Here, I want to thank you for inviting me along for the ride in the parade and helping us kick off
yeah, we're almost
Woodward
done
Dream
here.
Cruise Week.
It was. It's a great time.
We're
CruisiNews. Here you are, Woodward Cruise. It finally kicked off.
Yeah.
And last year was a bummer, but I'm telling you, this is back. This is back big time.
Good to be back. Good to see everybody. Good to see you all out in Woodward. Be sure to keep following us on CruisiNews.com for the latest on what's going on out here on Woodward. We're going to wrap it up for now here on our Facebook Live broadcast. Thanks for checking it out and tuning in. We'll see you out on Woodward. Just running out of batteries.
Oh, geez. That happens. I'm glad you did that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's cool.
It's probably going to look real good. We'll look at it later on myself.
I hope so. It'll be bouncing around. I'm posting it, so it'll be up there. Go to our Facebook page. We'll have it on there.
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely see it. Yeah, it gets a little bit.
Yeah, these are fun.
These aren't. Remember, I got a lot of weight in this thing. Not you, I'm saying. I got equipment in the back. I got my son in the back.
Yeah. No, believe me, I'm weighing it down.
It's
Yeah.
like, holy crap.
I always think mine should be faster too, but then I realize I'm in it.
I actually took the spare tire on this.
Is that right?
Yeah, I said no. If I get a flat tire, I sure in the hell am not.
I don't
changing
have a
the
spare
tire.
of mine either. That's when I called Grundy and said
There you go. It's expensive. That's what I did. Yeah, you're like, yeah, we'll get a truck. Okay.